Thank you very much, Cedric, for those kind words. And I know other people have said they feel quite humble, but I'm very honored that PRI is in such a starry constellation this evening. So thank you very much for being here to take part in this event. And we are very honored to receive this award from the International Juvenile Justice Observatory, whose work in this field is unique and for whom we have enormous respect. The IJJO, as you know, holds conferences that truly bring together experts from all over the world to share information on latest thinking, innovation, and good practice. To be recognized as a leader of the field of criminal justice for children by them is a great honor for us, and I would like to thank you very sincerely for showing your appreciation for our work in this way. But of course, I'm here to represent our organization, and I am not the leading expert on justice for children, but I'm very proud that we have an excellent team at PRI who are trying to fight this very good fight on behalf of us and all other people who believe in justice for children. For those people who may not be familiar with our work, we're an independent, non-governmental organization, sadly entirely grant-funded, which of course is always an additional challenge. We develop and promote fair, effective and proportionate responses to criminal justice problems worldwide. We work with governments, authorities and civil society organizations to bring about reform, and Cedric has given you a summary of the issues that we deal with. We work in particular ways. We have 4 regional offices, and we work with local partners to deliver practical programs of reform and technical assistance. We carry out international, regional, and national advocacy and campaigns, and we produce information and training resources which are available in print and which, as I inevitably say on all these occasions, everything can be downloaded from our website free of charge, and I really hope that everybody here will have a look at our website and make use of the material that is there. I'll give you a few examples of our work on justice for children, and I'll start with the work from our regional offices. We have 4 regional offices. They're not in the most child-friendly places in the world, and some of the environments that we work in is very challenging. But in our Middle East and North Africa office, we've worked for nearly 10 years to develop better child-friendly systems in 5 countries of the region. The programs that we deliver include capacity building and training for a wide range of criminal justice professionals. In one program, we trained over 600 judges, prosecutors, lawyers, probation officers, and social workers. And the training was to try and promote a restorative approach to juvenile justice and to make sure that people are aware of the international standards that underpin all our work. We aim to divert children from the formal justice system, and I take the point about there may not be genuinely child-friendly courts, but we have set up some specialist police centers in Jordan and in Yemen to try and develop a more child-friendly system of justice. We have also just recently been awarded a €3 million grant by the Dutch Ministry of Foreign Affairs to carry out a major program of reform in Yemen, which we hope we will be able to deliver in terms of the challenging environment there. In Central Asia, we're currently implementing a 3-country program to reduce violence against children in Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, and Tajikistan. It specifically aims to eliminate the use of solitary confinement for children in detention and to ensure separation of children from adults and boys from girls. We work closely with the Ombudsman offices and to improve monitoring systems for places where children are detained. And we also have a small project to improve health services for children in detention in Kazakhstan. In South Caucasus, we recently completed a program to develop child probation services in Armenia. And in Georgia, we also worked on probation services and developed a manual for monitoring children's detention facilities. As you will know, the situation in Russia is not particularly hopeful for human rights organizations or NGOs. but our Moscow office is still able to work with some of the prison authorities to improve the position for babies accompanying their mothers into prison, and we also have a grant to strengthen the role of civil society in promoting the rights of children in conflict with the law. So we do what we can through practical programs in different parts of the world. And of course, we are also involved in all those places in trying to promote and implement the international standards. We have an international advocacy section that is based at head office, although the regional offices also lead on advocacy work. And we speak at conferences, hold side events, and participate in expert meetings and at intergovernmental organizations such as the UNODC. For example, my colleague Nikhil Roy, who will be speaking tomorrow, was involved in helping to draft the UN Model Juvenile Justice Law. He has also worked with associates to make sure that we were able to support the work of the African Committee of Experts for the Rights and Welfare of the Child, particularly in relation to drafting their General Comment number 1 on children of incarcerated parents. I didn't know I was going to get a musical accompaniment, but I hope you're enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. We always work in collaboration with other civil society organizations, and I would like to recognize not only the work of the International Juvenile Justice Observatory, but also our good friends in other NGOs, such as Defence for Children International, Terre des Hommes, and the various UN bodies. We also would like to thank the work of our very starry colleague Inakshi for the work that she has been doing in India. And I should also mention that Iman Ali is a board member of PRI. So we like to work in collaboration with others, and I would like to express my thanks to all of the other organizations with whom we work on shared aims. I would also like, in passing, to recognize the value of the Interagency Panel for Juvenile Justice, which I'm sorry suffered the fate of lack of funding, which was also a great support in disseminating information on behalf of children's rights. A final word about the training and information resources, which I've already mentioned are on our website and which I hope will be used by everybody if they're appropriate for their own campaigns and organizations. We have training manuals and training resources, and our briefings cover topics such as a 10-point plan for fair and effective criminal justice for children, the rights of children when their parents are in conflict with the law, the rights of children deprived of their liberty to make complaints, a briefing on the minimum age of criminal responsibility, and a subject that's often overlooked, the needs of girls in the criminal justice system. So thank you very much for honouring Penal Reform International at this awards ceremony this evening. As so many other speakers have said, we work in a challenging environment, and we are extremely encouraged and grateful for the appreciation that you've shown us. Thank you very much.